What if you could automate your health to the point where it improved every single aspect of your life?
I started at 227 and this morning I weighed 180.5.
So my starting weight was 290 when I started in here, and my current weight is 198.
I have dropped almost 30 pounds in 3 months.
This is what we do at Thurston Personal Training, is help you take back control of your health and fitness to achieve the transformation that you've always wanted on your terms through a customized plan including fitness, nutrition, supplements, mindset, and accountability to get maximum results in minimum time.
I've had a good weight loss and muscle building and overall health. Blood work has improved tenfold.
I feel better than I have basically since college.
Wow, just everything changed. Within a matter of maybe a week and a half, I no longer had back pain. And I still don't have back pain.
No more overwhelm, no more guesswork. Follow a plan that fits your busy lifestyle, get the support that you need, and achieve your goals even when life gets crazy in a private atmosphere. So if you're ready to create a lasting change, raise your standards, and have peace of mind that comes with good health, then click the link, and I cannot wait to see you on the other side.
Hi, my name is Nate Johnson, and the reason I searched out Seth as my personal trainer was because I'm 38, and so I'm about a year and a half out from 40, and I saw the pattern that men in my family go through when they hit 40 is all their muscle, because they're built like me, starts to turn to fat, and they just get wider. And I didn't want that to happen to me, and I was going in that direction. And then only 4 months ago, I had allowed myself to get up to 230. And I just felt unhealthy. Like even bending over to tie my shoes, I felt winded. And I got winded hiking and I just hated it. So I really wanted to come to Seth to get training and to get training from somebody knowledgeable. The reason is because before that, I had tried CrossFit, I had done intermittent fasting, and it's not to say that those things don't work. They just weren't working for me, or I didn't have the right system, and I felt like I was doing it all on my own. So I couldn't break 220, even though I was fasting and eating just chicken and broccoli for like 3 weeks, and still couldn't break 220. I was doing CrossFit, but I was getting hurt, and I was kind of getting thick in the way that I didn't want to get thick. Like I didn't look thinner. So my muscles were just making me kind of like a powerlifter, kind of blocky. And I just didn't want that either. I wanted to be toned. I wanted to feel healthy. I wanted to not be injured. And I wanted to also have a diet that accompanied that didn't make me hungry all the time and that I knew was actually working. And that is what caused me to seek out Seth. Now that I've gone through 3 months of training with Seth, I have dropped almost 30 pounds in 3 months. And since August, right before I started, or September, right before I started training with him, I've dropped almost 40 pounds. So you'll see from the photos that the change has been significant. And not only that, my muscles have grown, which you'll be able to see in the photos. And my muscles are more defined even, I think, than college. And I'm, a good 20 years past my freshman year anyway. And then the other thing is my health overall. So my heart rate, my resting heart rate is 13 beats lower, went from 70 to 57. And my blood pressure is fantastic. Before that, it was a little high. And I just feel like now, having completed my training with him for 3 months, he's set me on a path where I can sustain this, where my standards have changed, where when I see dessert or I see alcohol, I'm just not craving it like I once was. And I see how quickly I can lose my results. That being said, over the holidays, so I've experienced Thanksgiving and Christmas while training with Seth. And because of the training we've been doing, I basically cheated during each of those weeks. Not as much as I would have in the past, but I still cheated. And I only gained 5 pounds. And those 5 pounds, Seth has given me a way to then lose those rather quickly. So those 5 pounds I lost in a matter of 2 to 3 days. So Seth's process really has a way of keeping your metabolism going and also keeping you motivated and going. What's it like training with Seth? It's been incredible. First of all, he starts you off with meal plans that you can really vary how you want. And I wasn't bored. I would get hungry on occasion, but there are a few things that I could cheat. I could cheat a few calories here, and it wasn't too big of a problem at all. But being with Seth and him holding me accountable helped me to actually stay on track. Submitting my photos, getting my measurements done. Those all really, really helped because it gave me a goal, and then having him as my accountability partner helped me to stay on track. And in the movements, we started off with small movements that would make me train smarter and get injured less, or hopefully not injured at all. So it was very small to begin with, almost so small that I didn't know what we were doing. And then we started moving into larger and heavier weights. And now I've completed some heavy 1-rep maxes, or not 1-rep maxes, but say 8-rep maxes that are extremely heavy, that really have my muscles burning, and we're doing that all the time now. So we started off slow and basic and almost going back to the basics, and now we're in the more advanced stuff. So he really takes you from that progression, and he's very supportive, he's very helpful, he's extremely knowledgeable, he'll answer all your questions, he'll answer your texts, and I've just really enjoyed training with him. If you want to change the way you look, if you want to change the way you feel, and if you want to basically recreate yourself and reinvent your health and your mindset and your body, you should definitely train with Seth. He is extremely knowledgeable. He has his own coach and invests in himself, invests in his business so that he becomes the best coach he possibly can be. He's very attentive. He wants you to get better because you getting better helps him. And he keeps you accountable. He looks at you, he looks at where you are, and he helps you move up from there. And his goal is by the end of your tenure together that you look completely different, that you feel completely different, and that you are able to sustain that difference and only improve from that point forward.